Question 11 reads, in the xy coordinate plane, line M is a reflection of line L about the x-axis. If the slope of line M is negative 4/5, what is the slope of line L? Now, of course, we'd be thrilled if all of our students just learned their rules in coordinate geometry for the reflection of a line about the x or y axis. But if you're feeling a little fuzzy on the rule, by the way, the rule is that you just take the slope and make it negative. But if you're feeling fuzzy on the rule, you can always quickly derive it while you're taking the test if you have to. So let's draw an xy coordinate plane and a test line, just some line I made up. Now, if I'm going to reflect this line about the x-axis, it'll look like this, right? Just treating the x-axis like a mirror. So by doing this really quickly, you can see that you go from a positive slope to a negative slope. So you know the sign's going to switch. So we'll get rid of those. And notice also that these are not perpendicular lines, so don't go about taking the negative reciprocal or anything like that. That's not the case. In fact, notice that the slope actually stays, its absolute value stays the same, because you get the same amount of rise for your run. It's just that it now happens to be in a negative direction. Let's see if we can show that. So with a certain amount of run, you get this much rise, or with a certain amount of x, you get that much y. For the same amount of x down here, you get the same amount of y. It just happens to be negative now. So don't switch the absolute value of your slope, just change the sign. That's why the correct answer is B, 4/5.